friends at home? All right, my friends here at school have a whiteboard and a marker. So what I'm going to have you do if you're at school is think about, actually, I'm going to turn over because today is not Saturday. So I'm going to turn over our card. This was Saturday. Now this was Sunday, which was yesterday. I want you to think about what is under this card today. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 apples for yesterday and 3 red apples. What would be under this card today? Your job here at school is to draw a picture. Draw exactly what you're going to see under this card. Pretend that you're whiteboard. So my friends at home, this is what they're doing. They're using their whiteboard and they're going to use this entire thing to draw what is underneath this square. What is it going to look like? Don't forget the number and the picture. And then at home, I want you to be thinking about what is underneath that square. So if you have a piece of paper, you can draw on a piece of paper at home or just think about it in your mind. I'm going to give you just maybe about 30 seconds, so try to draw kind of quickly. Remember, draw your picture and your number. Here's a hint. This was yesterday. Take a look. So what's today? What is it going to look like? About 10 more seconds and then we'll just talk about it. Have your markers in 5, 4, even if you're not done, it's okay. 3, thank you, Kendall. Try to be a good listener. 2, 1, 0. Your markers should be capped and they should be down in front of you. Henry, can I use your board for a minute? Can you tell me what you did here? This is what Henry drew. So what did you draw, Henry? Okay, so he said the ones that are not filled in are the green apples.
And the ones that are filled in are the red apples.
So how many red apples will be underneath this card today?
4.
4 red apples and how many green? 4 green. And what's the number? Look at what he drew here. He has his 4 red apples and 4 green apples. And what number, Henry? I see almost everyone has a 19. How did you know that? How did you know it was 19? Gavin?
Because 18 comes to 19.
After 18 comes 19. Let's take a look. If you are touching your marker, it needs to be down, please. Thank you. All right, let's see if he's right. Look at that. Mr. Henry got it spot on. Good job. So what am I going to draw for my number tree? What am I going to write? So today is the 19th. What am I going to write for my number tree? What's going to be at the top? How many apples altogether? Kendall?
8.
8, and what are my 2 partners of 8?
Today, the partners of 8.
Take a look at your picture. How many red and how many green?
4 and 4.
4 red.
4 plus 4 equals 8.
Good, and that is our number equation, or our math equation. Nice work, my friends. What is the date today? Let's go over to the date. What will be our date? On Friday was 10-16-20, but today is Monday, so we have a couple days in between. Mila? Think about it. What number did we just flip? Elizabeth?
19.
It is the 19th today. So it's 10-19-20.
It's a little hard because you skip 2 days.
Yeah, why did we skip 2 days? What days did we skip?
We skipped the Sunday Saturday.
Saturday and Sunday, you're right.
Because that's not the days we were in school. We go to the day that we're in school.
You're right. All right, I'm going to add a mark for our days in school. How many days in school has it been? Friday was 33. You can use your chart to help as well. What is today? Gavin?
I know there's 30. It's 10, 20, 30.
Oh, you're counting by tens?
Yeah.
So say that again. 10.
10, 20, 30.
Oh, only Gavin.
And then I know there's 4 more.
So what is that all together?
34.
Good job, buddy. 34. And you used your chart to help you. He said 10, 20, 34. Who has a different way to get that answer? We're going to do one more math equation. Adelie?
I said 10, 20, 30, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Well, not 24. What would it be, Henry?
30 plus 4 equals 34.
Good. So he just knew that if there's 3 groups of 10, he knows automatically that's 30. So he said 30 and 34 because there's 4 extra ones. Good job. What I want you to do now is put your boards and markers away in your math bin and grab your Unifix cubes and come back quickly, quietly. So my friends at home, they are going to grab their Unifix cubes and we're going to play our Make a 10 game again. So remember, we're using our cards that you can see right here. And we are going to be making a 10. So I'm going to grab the whiteboard out of the way and move this closer so you can see it. So my friends here at school, make sure that you can see all of our 10 frame cards. Yep, if you can, then we'll, yeah. All right, your Unifix cube should be down in front of you. We're not using them yet. And our job is to look at the numbers here. What do you notice about these numbers? Nevaeh?
They're counting by 1.
They're counting by ones. 0, 1,
2,
3,
4, 5,
6,
7,
8, 9 is our highest number. What else do you notice, Kendall?
That they are all in order and they're all 10 frames.
They are all 10 frames and they're in order.
And I know what we're going to be doing.
So I'm going to explain it right now. So you did play this. So what we're going to do is use your Unifix cubes or your something else in your mind. And you need to make a 10 by using 2 cards. So my friends at home, you need to do that as well. So I want you to think about what 2 numbers up here will make a 10. Go and do that. Raise your hand when you think you have 2 numbers that make a 10. I want you to prove it on your Unifix cubes. What 2 numbers can you use to make a 10? Kendall, what did you do?
I took away, so I had 10.
How many
I took
Unifix
away
cubes altogether?
10.
10.
I took away, so I had 10, so 10 minus 2 equals 8.
Oh!
And I knew that I had 10, so it would be 8. 2 and 8 equal 10.
Look at my whiteboard, my friends. Look at what Kendall just did. She did a subtraction problem. She put in her mind, I have 10 Unifix cubes all together. There's where the 10 comes in. And then I took away 2 of them. And then I know that 10 and I take away 2, I know that's 8. Good job, Kendall. So what 2 partners make 10? Can you make an addition problem for this?
Is that the plus sign?
Yep. That would be adding.
We could do 2 plus 8 equals.
Good job, Kendall. That is a math brain.
It's the same. You just change around you just make the plus sign
It is called a math family. Do you see how you have the same numbers? Good work. Who has another?
You switched around the spots. That's all you did.
You did. You switched them around. Who has another partners or two partners to make 10? Elizabeth? 3 plus 7 equals 10. How did you figure that one out, Elizabeth? Put your Unifix cubes down, friends. So again, she took 3 off of her Unifix cube stack, which has 10, and what was left over was 7. And I want to show you something else. So we discovered this last time we were playing this game, that if you have 3, look at my card, my friends. If you have 3 here, look at how many empty squares there are.
7.
There are 7 because we know 5 and 2 more is 7. So that's how else we would know that that makes 10. Because we're filling up the entire 10
And
frame.
it's the same what I did.
It is. All right.
The 2 when you see
Quietly
8 more.
tiptoe back to your desk.